This is the second part of the review video for test 7. This is question number 13. It says we're subtracting g from f minus g. So we're going to have, so I've written out f minus g. The very most important thing you need to remember is to distribute the negative. So it's going to be negative 15x minus 6. Bring down, and if I distribute negative, that's negative 12x plus 4. And combine like terms here. Negative 15 and take away 12 is going to be negative 27x. Negative 6 plus 4 is going to be negative 2. And that's f minus g. fx equals negative 3x plus 4, gx equals negative 8 plus 23. We're going to find f of g of 2. So that means f is on the outside. And g is going to go on the inside. So that's going to be plugged in for x. So negative 8x plus 23. And now we're going to plug in a 2 for the x. So negative 3, parentheses, negative 8. Plug in 2 plus 23 plus 4. So if I do order of operations, that's negative 16 plus 23. You could also just type this all in the calculator. Negative 16 plus 23 is 7. Negative 3 times 7 is negative 21, plus 4 more is negative 17. So the answer to this one is negative 17. fx, negative 6x plus 9, gx, negative 4x plus 7. We're going to do f of 3 on top, g of 2 on bottom. And we're going to divide that out. So negative 6, plug in 3, plus 9. Negative 4, plug in 2 for x, plus 7. You could do this piece by piece or just type it in a fraction on the calculator. Green y equals enter. If I figure out the top, that's negative 18, plus 9 more would make negative 9 on top. Here we've got negative 8 plus 7 more would make negative 1. And negative 9 divided negative 1 is positive 9. So the answer to 15 is positive 9. Number 16, if fx is equal to g plus 4, label which one is f and which one is g. F is equal to the line g plus 4 more. So f has to be greater than g because f is the g equation, the g line, plus 4 more. So if you look here, the f needs to be plus 4. So this bottom one needs to be g. G plus 4 more is going to now be f. So what I was looking for is the top line should be labeled f, the bottom line should be labeled g, because f is equal to g plus 4 more. If gx equals fx plus 5, then we're going to take g and add 5, or f and add 5. Okay, to get g, we're going to take the f and add 5. So 6 plus 5 is 11. We're going to add 5 to every f value. Take f and add 5. So we got 7, add 5 is 3, add 5 is negative 1. What is the slope between the points negative 8, 2 and negative 5, 7? So we're just finding slope. We don't need the equation, so all we need is a table. Bottom minus top, 2 take away 7 is negative 5. Negative 8 take away negative 5, that's the same as add, and that's negative 3. So m is negative 5 over negative 3, which is the same as just positive 5 over 3. That's the slope for 18. Write the equation of the line determined by the 2 points. So this one, we do actually need the slope, and then we need to keep going and get the y-intercept. So 13 minus 8 is 5. Negative 8. Take away 2 more is negative 10. And rise over run. Negative 5 over negative 10 reduces to negative 1/2. So that's our m, that's slope. We're going to do y equals mx plus b to get the equation. I'm going to use x and y. I'm going to use 2 and 8. So 8 is y, m is negative 1/2, x is 2, and plus b. Half of 2 is 1, and it's going to be negative times positive is negative. Add 1 to get 0. So b is equal to 9. Y equals negative 1/2 x plus 9. That's the equation for the line that goes through those points. If fx equals 6x minus 7 and gx equals fx minus 15, we're going to find f of 2. So if you plug in a 2 for x, 6 times 2 minus 7, 12 minus 7 is 5. And it says then write as an ordered pair. So we know inside is x, outside is y, so it's going to be 2, 5. Find g of 5. Well, g of x is equal to fx minus 15. That means we need to plug in fx right here. We know is 6x minus 7. Bring down minus 15. I could combine these. So it's 6x minus 22. Now, it's really not as bad finding g of 5 because now I can plug in the 5 for the g equation. 6 times 5 makes 30, minus 22 makes 8. So it's going to be 5, 8 for the ordered pair. Are f and g parallel? Well, this is g. We found that out. Here's f. They both have 6x. The slope is 6. Therefore, yes. Yes, they are both parallel. All you did was shift the line. You never changed the slope. fx is 7x minus 9. Gx is negative 4x plus 11. We're going to add the two together. 7x minus 9 plus negative 4x plus 11. Combine like terms. That's 3x. Negative 9 plus 11 makes positive 2. There it is. The high school put on a school play 2 nights. First night, 40 students. 75 adults attended, and the school made $570. What we don't know is student ticket price and adult ticket price. And if the price of student tickets, let's say, were $3, to get the total amount of money that you made off of those students, you would times it by the amount of students that showed up. So that's 40 students. S is then the price of each ticket. I just made up the number 3. We don't actually know if that's true or not. So 40S plus, I didn't need parentheses, but I put them there. 75A, so A represents the price of each adult ticket. And they made a total amount of money of $570. 80 students, 220 adults, and they made $1,560. We're going to multiply. Some of you might be able to see that to be able to get 80 on the top, all we would need to do is times the top by 2, because 40 times 2 would make 80. But my guess is most of you don't see that. So I'm going to multiply. I'm going to pick either 40 or 80 or 75 or 220. If I want the cost of a student ticket, though, I don't want the S's to go away and eliminate. So I'm going to times by the 220. 220 and the 75. I multiplied those out to everything, and I didn't have room unless I typed it up, so I got 8,800 S plus 16,500 A equals 125,400. And on bottom we got 6,000 S plus same number equals 117,000. And because we need to get 0, we have the same number, 160 or 16,500 is the same number, but we need to get 0, so we need 1 to be negative. So we're going to change our signs and add them up. So I've got 8,800 plus negative 6,000 is going to give us 2,800 S. This is 0. That's the whole point of multiplying and changing signs. And 8,400 divide out 2,800 on both sides. And S, student ticket price, is $3. Had you done it the other way and multiplied 40 and 80, you would have had to substitute your answer in for A into one of your equations and solve from there. If you have questions about this review, you should come in and get help before Friday. The test is Friday.